the second video, excuse me, I was talking about how hardcore we were in the weeds last night at work. I'm also eating food, so I'm sorry. So, we were in the weeds because the printers went out last night. And, when printers go out, that means no one knows what to do. There's something in my teeth. So, it was just really bad. Because I went back there to give John a message. I think my dog is pawing at things, so I'll get her in a hot second. She can chill out there for a minute. There's something in my teeth. Oh. I think I got it. But John Boss knew that the printers were acting funky Wednesday night. I don't know why he didn't check them Thursday, because they were still acting a little funky, and then they finally went out and they weren't printing tickets at all. And so there are a lot of things that could have prevented that if he would have checked the equipment. If servers would have taken the time to handwrite their tickets, they know the abbreviations. They could have handwritten their tickets and handed them back. It's not hard. They could have written a cold side and a hot side ticket, and it would have prevented a lot of the chaos that happened. It really could have. I don't know, maybe that's just me, how I've been taught in the kitchen industry thus far, is there's always another way in case your technology fails. There's always a fallback. Whereas, we're going to be getting at the host stand, because I'm not a server, I'm a hostess. Because I'm trying to get back into the kitchen, because I'm a culinary student. That's what I do. I make delicious food for a living. So, what was it? What we had to do in my service class was we had to handwrite everything. And just in case the pauses failed, we had, our stuff down, and, in case it didn't print. Because that happened to me where my ticket didn't print, and I had to tell them, okay, this is what I need. It's 2 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these. And they're like, okay, we got it. I was like, awesome. I don't have to worry about it. We're good. Oh god, no, it's still there. I'm sorry, that's gross. But, it's bothering me. But we're getting an electronic board at the host stand, within, the next few months or so. It's always good to be able to fall back onto being able to, handwrite everything just in case your technology fails. Just in case. And I don't think anyone even thought to handwrite their own tickets last night. Because they're like, the pauses are down. What do we do? Oh, pauses are the POS systems that restaurants have. Yeah, I don't remember what they stand for, but pauses. Yeah, they're the systems that every restaurant has. They may call them different things. When I was in my service class, my teacher was like, the POS system. I was like, the POSI? She's like, what? I was like, the POSI? POS? It's too long to say POS, say POSI. No. But anyways, the POSIs, it wasn't the POSIs that went down, it was the printers, so no one really could control it. But, I had to let everyone that I was sitting know. I was like, look, the printers are down. All my servers are playing catch-up. The kitchen is playing catch-up really, really bad right now. They're really far behind. So please be very patient with your server and the kitchen. And a lot of people appreciated it. And when I told a couple people that what one of my managers had said, no, you don't need to tell them what's going on, I was like, then I would be coming back here and getting you for every table I've sat within the past like hour and a half saying, I need a manager, I need an adult, because they don't know what's going on, why their food is taking almost an hour, why. That's why I didn't have to come get you but maybe 3 times tonight, because I let all my tables know that please be patient with us, we're playing catch up, our printers are down, and we're trying really hard to figure out what's going on right now, because food was coming out left and right on separate tickets. So it was coming out all on separate checks. So if you had a firecracker salmon that was supposed to get like a veggie side or like a rice as a side, like it would be just the firecracker salmon and then the rice, and everyone's like, what goes with what? That we were playing like, guess which goes with what thing today. And poor like Emily in curbside takeaway, she was like racked out with tickets that were on an hour, and curbside takeaway takes 20 minutes. That should never happen. It was like a bad Saturday night by yourself. Like it was bad for her. It was just, things were bad left and right. And like Logan was the biggest help to me, because she was on it for seat scouting for me. She was letting me know what was going on when she wasn't comfortable running board. When I was going to like seat scout to see what was going on, she's like, here, take this, you're better at it, I'm not comfortable. I was like, that's fine, go check on some tables for me, we'll both split, do what we gotta do, get tables clean, get people stacked, get people happy, let them know we're awesome. She was the best thing. Like, this isn't like the southern, oh bless your heart, this is this like the southern like, bless your heart, like, thank you. Like, she was the best thing for me last night. And when I came in, I had asked her, I was like, oh, no one told me, how are we supposed to be doing rotation now? Because I heard we were supposed to be changing it, like, what's going on? So how they changed it is to how I was originally taught. When I did rotation, one of the times I had a server complain to a manager, and the manager came to me and asked why the server hadn't been sat in 40 minutes. I was like, because he's at the bottom of my rotation. He's not going to get sat. I have like 6 or 7 people in front of him. It's really slow right now. He's not getting sat. So he's going to have to wait. So, like, I wish I had a pen. I don't have a pen. But so, if your servers come and check in, and you're supposed to seat them in order of how they come in. And you make little tally marks however you want to do it. And once you finish off, like, a row, or, well, I guess, yeah, a column. Columns go this way, right? Yeah. Yeah, columns. Once you finish off a column, you basically are supposed to, like, think of, like, an invisible line, or you can color it in. I color it in because I can be special. And then you go back to the top and you start your next column. And if that person comes in when you're still working on your first column, they get sat. If they come in when you're done with it and you're back at the top, they have to wait X amount of tables before they get sat. I wish I had like a diagram because this is really, really sketch. But ow, my arm. And so when Logan told me that, I was like, so I get to do rotation how I was originally taught. She's like, yeah, you were doing rotation right. Because originally how they were doing it is that when a server checks in, you seat them immediately, which is not, it's not fair. It's not fair to your openers, because they're first cut, and whoever's coming in next is going to be here either 30-40 minutes longer, and that's a whole table turn. So they can wait that 30-40 minutes to get a table. It's not going to hurt them. They can run food. It's okay. So I just think it's funny that they're doing rotation how I was taught. And back at the other Outback that I was working at, they were trying to do it where you see that person when they come in. I'm like, that's not fair. Let's just not. So, needless to say, restaurant business, it's a struggle, but you gotta. It comes in waves. Let's just put it that way. The restaurant business is, yeah. And let's be real, serving is not a profession. It's that transition period from A to B when you're looking for your, like, job. It's like, actually it's A, B, C, because that's that B spot, because you're trying to get to point C. So, point C is the ultimate goal, and this is just your point B. Sometimes people get stuck at point B because the money's really good, but it's not a profession, let's be real. So, I'm gonna bounce, get ready for work, and try not to struggle, because it is a Friday night, and ugh, ugh, I hate working. I do. I like money, but I hate working because some of the people I work with are just stupid. Like, they just don't know how to. But that's okay. Maybe I'll be lucky and I'll be running board tonight. I hope so. So, deuces, guys.